It was 1945. The world was still trembling in the aftermath of World War II. Nations were rebuilding, hearts were healing, but something else was brewing, something no one saw coming. From the laboratories of war came an invention that would soon enter our homes and quietly change the way we live forever. This is the strange, true story of the first microwave oven, and it all begins with a man and a melted chocolate bar. His name was Percy Spencer, a self-taught engineer, a quiet genius, a man fueled not by degrees, but by pure, relentless curiosity. Born in 1894 in the forgotten town of Howland, Maine, Percy's life began in hardship. Orphaned young, forced to leave school at just 12 years old, he worked in a mill to support himself and his aunt. But even there, amidst the grind of machinery and silence of struggle, he found wonder in wires. Electricity became his teacher, books became his escape. With no formal education, Percy taught himself enough about electricity to land a job installing power systems at a paper mill. No diploma, no credentials, just knowledge, earned the hard way. During World War I, he joined the U.S. Navy. At night, while others slept, Percy studied calculus, physics, the mysteries of the universe, all from the glow of a lantern. And that fire inside him, it never stopped burning. Eventually, that fire led him to Raytheon, where he became a key figure in developing one of the most powerful technologies of World War II, radar. Short for radio detection and ranging, radar used electromagnetic waves to locate enemy aircraft and ships, even through clouds, fog, and total darkness. At the heart of radar was something called the cavity magnetron, a strange, compact tube that produced high-frequency microwaves. Originally developed by British scientists John Randall and Harry Boot, it would become the key to victory and to a future no one expected. Spencer improved its production, ramping up output from just 17 units a day to over 2,600. A staggering leap, a silent contribution that helped turn the tide of war. But then, something unexpected happened. One day in 1945, Percy was standing near a live radar set, nothing unusual for him, when he felt something odd in his pocket. He reached in and found his chocolate bar had melted. No heat, no fire, just gooey, inexplicable mess. He froze. Was it the magnetron? He had to know. So Percy grabbed a handful of popcorn kernels, placed them near the radar equipment, and waited. Seconds later, pop! Another and another. A tiny explosion of white scattered across the lab. It wasn't magic. It was microwaves. And Percy Spencer had just stumbled upon a culinary revolution. He tested further, this time an egg, but before he could even observe, he realized microwaves could cook food, not from the outside in, but from within. Faster, cleaner, smarter. By 1947, Raytheon introduced the first commercial microwave oven, the radar range. It stood over 5 feet tall, weighed more than 750 pounds, and cost a jaw-dropping $5,000, roughly $60,000 today. It needed plumbing to cool its tubes. Not exactly kitchen-friendly, but it worked, and that was enough. 2 decades later, in 1967, came the real breakthrough, the Radar Range RR4, a countertop microwave designed for the modern home, sleek, compact, priced at $495, still expensive, but no longer out of reach. Slowly, the microwave made its way into homes. By 1975, it was outselling gas ranges, and by the 1980s, it was everywhere. A machine born from war, now reheating leftovers in American suburbs. But it wasn't just about food. It was about time, freedom, convenience. The microwave oven transformed how families cooked, how kitchens were designed, how meals were shared or skipped. It fueled the rise of frozen dinners, instant noodles, and late-night snacks. By today, over 90% of US households own one. Think about that. One accidental discovery, now in nearly every home. All of it. Because a man with no formal education refused to stop asking why. Because a bar of chocolate melted, and someone paid attention. Percy Spencer once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it."